Hello, there is sound now. This is us. And I hope you enjoyed the 7 minutes of silence before our voices appeared. This is us. Now no one is talking.
We were telling raunchy jokes.
We were quite raunchy.
That's not true. It's just we're funny.
Someday will be amusing.
Disembodied voice.
Hello, disembodied head on the internet.
I need to learn how to do Cadger's voice so I can be that head in the ball that follows you around the
Knowledge
Legion.
is power.
Hello, it's me, Father, from Fallout 4. Shit, wrong game.
That's Liam Neeson.
Oh, Fallout 4.
Oh, is that Khadgar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. See, I just never bothered to find the kid, so I never heard him.
Yeah, not at all. 60 hours and I just didn't care about the kid.
I mean, you know the child for all of 5 minutes. How are you supposed to really establish this connection?
Well, you're rescuing him to re-establish it, and then it's too late. Spoiler alert for like a 40-year-old game that's going to be released 89 times like Skyrim.
No, they're just going to keep releasing Skyrim. Why make new game? Hello, welcome to Elder Scrolls 6, also Skyrim.
Hi, Bonnie.
Elder Scrolls 6, Hammerfall, where you can talk to an enchanter and play the entire game of Skyrim.
Don't you sneeze at me.
That's how they say hello.
You said we have 120 gold pieces?
Yes.
And the 5,000 we gained from killing those people. That's not true, but it should be. Bonnie!
That was the quest reward, plus there was some from the loot that Shay would have distributed if she was nice.
I did.
I think.
She's a great datatar.
But I also can't remember how much that was, so good
someone
luck.
did the math.
I already had 40 on my sheet, so maybe around that. Maybe we got 30, because I got 10 for my background.
Let me check.
You would have got the 25 from Radimus at the start too.
Then maybe
so I think,
it was 5.
No, it was more than 5. I don't think anyone added it to your sheet.
I did not. But we're ready whenever you are.
Yep. Oh.
21 extra
just be
from
what?
the split, so add that 21. Can't hear you, Kay.
I said I'm rich.
Cool.
That's the most gold I've ever seen as a common peasant.
I mean,
I've never seen gold as a common peasant.
It's a year's worth of gold as a peasant.
I've only seen the much superior money Electrum.
Listen, you are lucky to see Electrum. It's a blessing.
Okay.
I do love that.
Poverty than touch Electrum.
Well, good. That's why you stayed a peasant.
That was the Temple of Elemental Evil. Like the whole joke is the reward is an Elementium bar.
What?
You're like that. This is all I get. It's like a fucking bar of this worthless crap.
Yes.
It's like here you go. Here's like 2 of them. Get out of my temple.
Oh, served us well. Have the sacred ore.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna tie a line to this portable hole, and I'm gonna leave a bag of holding underneath it. And when I leave, the line's going to disappear, and I'm going to collapse this temple on itself.
It's like when you try to take gold to heaven, and then the angels are like, "Why the fuck did you take pavement?"
What do you think? It costs something?
Oh, I thought I was going to the other place. I needed money for the boatman.
No, 'Haha, 'No, 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 'No That guy does real estate now. He gets tons of money. He doesn't need 2 coins. He makes a killing in his field.
Ah.
Okay, our druid takes 40 points of psychic damage. And that's how we start.
Well, it's like, well, I'm dead.
Yeah, his head just explodes.
Look, this is why I don't get a spot on the screen with everybody else on the overlay. It's fine. I'm being punished for my bad jokes.
Oh.
Make it 80.
Damn it!
Anyhow, let's get into this shit show that I masquerade as a game. Hello, welcome to Winter's Gate. Last week, our lovely players fought their way through some interesting encounters and then came back to town, finishing Chapter 1. Does anyone want to go into more detail for a recap?
Some bandits tried to extort us, so we killed them mostly, and then chopped off the sorceress's hands, and then now I'm gonna bribe her with a regeneration scroll to work, for enchanting a ever-heating stove with the materials I got from the Rimmeraz, and open my grand restaurant. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, something along those lines. And last week all the players had some downtime except Envy, because Kate wasn't here. So, as I mentioned last night, did you think up anything fun that you might like to do in the 4 or 5 days that you had to sit around?
Sorry, I almost knocked over my drink.
Don't do that.
I think someone talked outside, sorry. I think Envy would just do what I had said, in the sense of, they're not used to having a lot. Well, they are used to having downtime, actually. But, like, I guess not with, like, on their own. And so they're just gonna kind of go out to whatever the equivalent of this place's town square is and set up a little. My pen broke!
Oh my goodness.
Set up a little street performance. It's okay, I have another one that looks exactly like it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like
Set
it.
up a little street performance and have a little sign that says
I'm choosing to believe that that's exactly what it says. It says Rakdos.
Yes. Ask me about Rakdos is what it says.
Yeah. What does Envy's performance look like in a solo piece? Because normally they're complemented by the 6 others, and they have their own little segment.
Yeah. Solo performance is just doing a bunch of cool, like, jumping and doing, like, backflips and contorting their body all flexibly, and, what else? Possibly throwing in a little bit of magic as well.
Yeah.
Like a firebolt here and there.
Give me, firstly, an acrobatics check to see how well you can do backflips and stuff.
A 10?
Yeah, does the job. Now, give me a performance with advantage.
14.
Not bad. Yeah, some people mistake you for just the common busker and throw in a couple of coins. You're doing this for the entire week, yeah?
Yeah, I guess I'll go out each day. Some days I'll probably, like, play cards with some of the other people, or, just, like, normal downtime
play the
stuff.
3-card Monty.
But yeah, this is the majority of it, is them just going out and doing what they do best.
Yeah.
What they're used to.
As said, some people mistake you for a busker, so over the week you do acquire... roll me 3d6, please.
Mm-hmm. 9.
It's an okay haul. You get 2 gold coins, 5 silver coins, and 2 copper pieces, which is a solid haul for a street performer.
Lit. Every time someone puts it in, Envy will say, thanks, Rakdos curses you.
Some of them suddenly look like they just regret their decisions.
And then they go, no take backs!
Yeah. Along with that, over the week, you're able to... Con is probably too strong a word, but... coax people into the idea that Rakdos is to be worshipped. So, the Skarn now has 3 loyal followers of Rakdos, including yourself.
Oh no.
Woohoo.
I'll spread the good word.
Yeah, and I mean, do they let me give them the symbol?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Because then
Or a
they're not
deception,
followers.
whichever's better.
It's not a deception. A 16.
Yeah, both of them accept your symbol.
Okay. Well then I pull out a little metal thingy and then light it up with some firebolt and scar it into them.
Again, they thought it might be a coin or something that they get to carry. They
No.
They looked slightly reluctant when you lit it on fire, and then it seems like they may have regret their decisions after the fact, but now they've got a sweet mark on their body somewhere. One of them takes it on the chest. No one's ever going to see that or under his shirt. He's not a full follower. And the other one just takes it on his forehead like a man. Granted, he probably didn't have much say in the matter.
And he would say, well, no, because they let you choose it. That's one of the things with Rakdos cult that I have come up with, is that they let you choose where you put it, because the more visible it is, the more devoted you are. So Envy gives this guy a huge hug and a kiss on the forehead where he just was scarred.
He winces
There's
because
another
it's still very,
devoted
very painful.
follower.
Yeah. Anyhow, that's a pretty productive week, I'd say. Over said week, I gave everyone some rumors as well.
I did not receive one. Unless I lost it in the...
Told you about them last week, but it also looked like you were halfway asleep, so...
Oh, I thought you said over the week, like you sent them to us privately.
No.
No, then yes, I would have been half asleep by that point. Yes, last week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lorian and Jordan would have heard.
Oh, hold on, this fucker
criminal-
is back. Let's deal with this first.
Oh, fun.
So we can't click on their thing. Sorry, go ahead. I'm just gonna purge that into oblivion. So apparently you can't click their profile anymore. So I gotta find a way to block this person without.
Explanation mark ban that person. Then Nightbot should do it.
Cool. Sorry, go ahead and continue.
Yeah, Lorian and Jordan, being devout followers of the Church of Lathander, you'd have heard murmurings that a criminal named Malatek has recently escaped from the Criminal Affairs holding block. And another thing you would have heard is that this was very hush-hush when it first happened. The guards and local officials tried to keep it a secret. So this criminal has had more time than he should have to get away and to get back into his nefarious deeds. Guzrock, Aldruic, and likely Envy would have heard that Shane is a dickhead and Shane should open fucking OneNote.
Mhm. No, that's not working. Exclamation point ban, that is.
Oh, motherfucker. Doesn't matter if they get your IP if you're using a VPN.
No, I'm not using a VPN, so.
Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, then probably not because you have a VPN.
Away I go. I don't see them in the users list.
They're not. I had to type it out. It's 00312 underscore wants.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them. Ah, well, we'll see if they do something funny.
I mean, they won't.
yeah.
They're not in the chat. It's just them following now adds other bots' ability.
Okay.
So you want to
Okay.
block them from being able to even see your channel. Which I think we have a phantom one in here too, because they were made on August 23rd when this all started. The Happy might be a bot too.
We'll see.
Or it could be the one we talked about earlier.
Nah, that's still there.
Yeah, that was...
Anyway. If something funny happens, we'll deal with it when it does. But yeah, Guzrock and Aldruic. You guys would have heard, and Envy as well. You guys would have heard about a farm in somewhere south of Skjarn that's been losing livestock as of late. Currently, they don't know what's been happening to them. They've just been going missing in the night.
Did I ever receive that scroll?
Negatory.
Mm,
You promised Radimus Ingle a very nice meal before he'd consider something like that.
okay. Then I'm going to... I'm gonna put the down payment on the on my upcoming restaurant to have it get set up. However much that was, I don't remember.
Yeah.
We discussed it all. And then I'm gonna go visit a weapon shop.
Which district did you want to go for? Did you want to go for the pub district, the tavern district, or the saloon district?
Yes.
Ooh, roll a 1d3.
Can I have it situated right in the center of all three?
Rent will be higher, but yes, you can certainly try.
Well,
Actually, technically no, because in the center of all three would be the business district where rent is incredibly high.
the business.
But they can charge incredibly high to make money to accommodate for it.
Yeah.
It's a high-end cannibal restaurant.
They call it the White Glove Society.
They call it simply meat with a bunch of accent asterisks on it.
I will. They're all the same thing. Which one has the most? Which one has the wealthiest people in it? They're all the same.
Yeah,
so it
probably
doesn't
all
matter.
the same.
It's all the same place. All right, I'll have it situated. What were the options? Pub what else? Saloon?
Pub district, tavern district, or saloon district.
Hmm. Let's do pub. That sounds like it has the least amount of restaurants.
Yeah, that is very fair. Okay, yeah, there's plenty enough vacancies in all three of these districts, and you're able to find one that doesn't look run down and isn't next to the brothel, and you know, all the things you'd be looking for the sake of a restaurant. And you're able to put we'll say 50 gold down payment on that one.
Boop, done.
Sweet as. It's a simple enough establishment. It has a back room which would be turned into the kitchen. It already has a convenient counter in place because pub district, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a fairly sizable eating area with furniture that came with the building. Maybe 8 or 10 tables. Plus it also has an upstairs living area, which you and probably one other staff member could live if you don't have any other housing.
Does it have a basement?
It would actually, because they need places to store all their kegs and their dry goods.
Cool. I'm going to eventually turn that basement into a labyrinth of kegs and dry goods.
Oh no.
It's most of the way converted already. Like, the entire basement is made out of nice stone, so there's not going to be any, like, wood decay or anything like that. Though, if you want any, like, refrigeration or anything like that, you'll have to invest in magic. Or snow.
All I have to do is find some brown mold.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. While that's getting all set up and prepared, I'm gonna have to go get ingredients. So for good ingredients, I need good tools to get harvest ingredients. I'm gonna go visit the armsmith.
Yeah. As I was saying last week, off stream, chances are you'd go to Gilliman's Goods because he's your man. And here's more of a general kind of, a general store kind of deal. He has stuff you need for living, like food, rations, climbing supplies, fun stuff. But for weapons, he kind of sighs and, I'm afraid I personally don't carry much stock in that regard. You might have to look across the road. And as he says that, he looks out the window, stares over at this store, and looking yourself, you can see that this big, like massively strong, bold bloke is sitting in the window, sharpening a battle axe, staring directly at Gilliman. Gilliman, like, shudders and looks back at you. Yeah, the man scares the fucking shit out of me. But he knows what he likes, and that is weapons and killing. He's your man.
Thank you. And I set down a gold piece, and I will march across the store and throw it in the door.
You walk across the road. He thanks you and nods. And then, you walk across the road to Angron's Armaments.
Angron's Angry Armaments.
Yes.
He's got a gimmick to uphold.
Yeah.
Angron!
And walking in, he's sharpening the axe and is still staring at Gilliman. Like, even as you walk in, he's just fucking sitting there like, shing, shing, shing. Eventually, he breaks his stare and turns to you. Oh, a big man. You look like you like killing. You wanna buy something like this? Something like this here axe? Oh, it's good for killing.
Is this axe good for killing and subsequently harvesting meat?
Oh, it can be used for that as well. But mostly killing. It can be used for killing, like this. And then he like makes a mock swing, like this, like this, like this, like this. And then, if they're not dead yet, you can use it like this, like this.
Can I sample
And this goes
it?
on for a while until he like pauses. Yeah, it's real good for killing.
Can I sample it?
Oh, you like to get a feel for your weapons before you use them. Of course. He puts it on the counter and slides it to you. And then like cracks his knuckles and just watches intently.
I will pick it up and then I will go like this, like this, like this, for like a few minutes before turning back. How much?
Yeah. He watches and he's like, yeah, like that! Ooh, like that as well. Yeah, that'd kill someone good. Damn right. 75 gold and it's yours, friend. You'll be doing some real good killing.
Alright. Done.
Yeah. That boy there is called Reldane. Ooh, from the ancient days it is. Made by prohibited soul magic. Yeah, real good for killing. You have to come back and tell me how it goes.
That sounds ominous. Good. Rodan will obey me.
Good, good. I like you, friend. Do come back.
Alright, I will take Rodan with me.
Sounds good to me. Alright. With the bookkeeping done, does anyone want to investigate further on these fun rumors?
Everybody.
Oh no.
Dido!
It'll keep me away from the psychopathic axe-wielding merchant and its customer. Yeah, let's go check out the stuff on this farm.
I want to go to this guy first. He seems fun.
Who is this guy?
The weapon dude.
The one who with the axes? Sure.
Yes.
I'll take her to see what's his name.
Good old
Angron.
Angron.
Angron the Angry.
Currently, I think Rin is the only one that appreciates my joke and naming conventions for shopkeepers.
I do. I knew that reference immediately, and I was pleased. That's why.
Yes.
That's
And
why I
there's
added the
hatred
angry.
towards Gilliman.
Yep. It's a 40k reference, Frost.
I don't do enough 40k.
Oh, I thought you did. Okay.
Look, I gave you Warham Taro today. What do you want?
That's why I thought you knew. I thought you were one of the cool kids, but you're a big fat phony. Well,
Yeah,
there goes your
that's
critical.
Oh no.
That's a really good critical too.
Yeah, Guzrock's just walking down the street and then fucking suddenly, like axe over shoulder, just suddenly he like flexes and then just swings and cleaves the legs off some bloke and then like accidentally follows up like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, and cleaves and rips off their arms before they've even hit the ground.
And
Well,
then keeps
only
the
one
arms
thing
and
to do
legs.
now.
Yep, keeps the arms and legs for dinner.
Yeah.
Nah,
Wait,
it's
who's
not
Gozra?
the big Minotaur. Shay.
Ah!
No, you probably don't murder someone. You probably,
Horribly
like-
maim them.
yeah, or like a bird flies down or like fucking, you see a raccoon scuttle past and you
Yeah,
just decimate it without thinking.
That bird is just dusted.
It's feathered.
Good
Feather
food.
dusted.
So, are you guys going to see the murderer again?
Yes.
Yes. I need a weapon.
Damn it. I
Need
didn't think
more
this-
weapons?
Yeah. Guzrock. It's probably not even an hour later. You walk back into Angron's armaments with Envy in tow. And he's there. Angron's there, yet again, staring out his bay window, staring into Gilliman's goods, just fucking dead staring the guy, sharpening a sword.
This one needs
Oh.
a weapon.
Sorry.
The little one needs a weapon.
Oh, the big one's back. With underlings in tow. Yes, yes. It serves to have them well equipped. What are you thinking, friend?
Well, I'm actually looking for a particular thing for someone to do for me. Do you work with fire by any chance?
Magic fire or normal fire?
Both? Basically, I want a chain that can catch on fire.
I like it. I personally don't deal in that, but I might know a
bye.
guy that knows about fire and burning. My underling, Khan.
Yeah.
What'd you say
Why?
his name was?
Khan.
With a K.
Khan?
With an E. Kharne, I think.
Mm-hmm.
You could attach lanterns to both ends.
That's no fun.
Why? How exactly do you want this chain to invoke fire? And what exactly would you have it do? Kill, I assume.
Yes, I would have it catch fire by whatever means necessary. I just want a chain that can catch on fire. I feel like that sounds cool. I don't know if it's like a button where it just becomes on fire, or if it's made out of something that is flammable and I can set it on fire. But just something like that would be great and awesome. Oh, also, I heard a great story from my friend right here. Says that you like killing.
Oh, that I do, my young friend.
Have
Oh,
you heard of our Lord and Savior Rakdos?
yes, I have indeed. Why, he's good at killing, he is.
Mm-hmm. Have you joined him?
I'm personally keeping my options open. You never know when a blood god might need my services.
Alright, bye.
Alright.
Hold there. That chain on your waist. Is that the
Yeah.
implement that you'd like attuned to fire?
I mean, if this one could be, that would be nice, because then it would be a spiky and a fiery chain. But if not, I'd be cool with having one of each.
Leave it with me for a time, and I'll see what I can do.
How long is the time? I can't go long without my chain.
A week or so. In the meantime, I'll let you, as a sign of good faith, borrow this real nice stabber.
What is it?
It's a short sword.
I can give you a net too. Do you have any
I like to keep my
spiked
options
nets?
open.
Ah.
And then I'd walk out.
Okay.
For now. I might come back later.
Yeah. Even without letting to study your spike chain intently, he's going to see what he can do about a fire chain. Of course, he can't do it himself, but his underling might be able to fix something.
Oh, Envy would probably say, I'll bring it back when you're able to do it.
Yes, I'll inquire. I do look forward to your return. You seem like you enjoy murder and killing and all sorts of fun things.
I enjoy pleasing Rakdos by murdering and killing, but that's not just for no reason.
Killing is never for no reason. Though reasons might be as little as fun.
It's not a holy reason, so.
Speak for yourself.
And holy as in Holey.
Oh, you want one of these spears then?
Oh, no. I want my chain.
Yes, I'll look into it.
Stop trying to upsell me, sir.
Spears are very, very cheap.
He's still trying to get me to buy stuff.
That's fair.
Anyway,
But yes,
you've got
I
his
leave.
promise.
And then,
Yep.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, okay, I leave.
Alrighty. Returning to the original question, do you guys investigate any of these fun rumors that you've probably forgotten about by now?
Reconvening, I'll bring up the rumors that we heard about. So there are some livestock going missing, blah 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 blah, etc., and so forth. And then I think if we investigate this, I might be able to set up a good deal for ingredients, standard ingredients, and if there's a monster, then exotic ingredients.
Well, that is important.
You know for a fact that the farm in question is a boar and yak farm. It also has crops, but those are less fun.
I want to see the animals.
There's also
Do you
the
want
matter
to
of
know?
a necromancer on the loose as well.
I say let him do what he wants.
Well,
I,
perhaps,
however, will not abhor the undead.
well, perhaps this necromancer is kidnapping boar and yaks to raise an army of undead boar and yaks.
I want to see that. That seems fun.
You
That's
know
what I
what?
would do
Well,
if I
that
was
may
the
be-
necromancer.
Maybe a bit of a stretch. And he kind of does like a hand slowly, like a bit of a stretch, but we might as well look into the necromancer to see if he's doing anything with the fawn. Because we also
I feel
don't
like-
want a necromancer to start getting a really strong foothold. Tends to be really bad for the living.
It's easier to build an army of boars and yaks because people don't investigate as seriously unless it's murders.
Ooh, he could be
People.
using them for practice. Sacrifice.
It could be that too.
I want to meet this guy. Let's go. Which way is it?
We know where the farm is. Question.
Answer.
Are there many places besides this farm that someone can run and hide to?
I mean, yeah.
Like
South of
nearby?
Skian is a partially forested region, and it's quite big. The entire realm is quite big, so
Yeah.
feasibly you'd be able to hide in quite a few places.
But it's also freezing out, so.
Yeah. Specifically, in the first days of the Necromancer rumor, it stated that he didn't have much equipment when he coaxed his way out of the cell using honeyed words. But, you know, it's cold out. He should be dead by now. That's the guards' reasoning. That's why they didn't think to bring it up to the Church of Lathander immediately.
So it would need to be somewhere where there's like a food supply and stuff.
What was that, sorry?
So you would need to be somewhere where there's like a food supply and stuff.
Maybe, but you also get the idea that if a necromancer was actively powerful enough to speak his way out of a cell, he might have a means to get useful supplies before he left town.
Mm.
I say we still eliminate the option.
We could.
Jordan and Lorien know that this rumor was being looked over directly by Battle Mother Magdalene Larouse. She was the one that was speaking about it when you guys were within earshot.
Do you want to speak with her before we leave?
Yeah, any information we can glean before we head out will better our chances.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we go do that.
Yeah. Heading over to the Spire of Lathander, Jordan and Lorien are greeted warmly as they enter. The rest of you are given a friendly nod. And finding Magdalene is a fairly easy process, especially with 2 church members here. You're basically able to say, hey, take me to the boss lady, and they do. And seeing you guys approach, she is probably in the common area, speaking to other priests, and at a glance, she dismisses them. The priests walk away, and she turns and gives a nod and makes the sign of the sun god. Greetings, young ones.
I'll nudge
Yeah.
Jordan forward. It's not my
Yeah,
god. Not my god, so.
Jordan will,
both
I guess,
nod.
repeat the gesture. No, he's... Lorien's not a worshipper of Lathander.
No,
Sacrilege.
Lorien follows the moon god.
Oh, right, yeah, the lesbian thing.
And he says, greetings, and then does one of those, like, dramatic, like, bows, but, like, with, like, the leg crossed and, like, toes
Yeah,
pointed, arm
A real
out.
formal bow. I like it.
Yes, stage bow.
We are
The
here...
Battle
like
Mother
a-
does
not
not repeat this gesture.
But, like, not, like, in the sense of, like, respectful. It's like, stage bow, hello, greetings, I am here, yes. That type of thing. Gives more of those vibes.
Flamboyancy.
Yes.
Yeah. Magdalene makes a point of, like, watching all of your introductions and then fixating solely on Jordan.
We
What
had
brings you
questions
to
about
me?
the necromancer that escaped.
Ah. Why, I didn't intend to make that common knowledge, but... Yes, I shouldn't have put it past you that you might have been listening more intently. Yes, unfortunately, the city officials have failed us yet again. They allowed a heinous criminal, first, to live, secondly, to escape custody with such ease, thirdly, to keep it from our eyes and ears for 3 weeks.
So what I'm hearing is you need some killing.
We do exactly to end up in jail.
He was a necromancer
But what did he do?
of heinous proportions.
Necromancy is illegal.
The specifics are that he is believed to be of Baal influence, which, in the wrong hands, can lead to the resurrection of a death god. We thought to put him away and execute him, but the city officials thought that was too severe.
I think it sounds kind of cool, honestly.
How
Jordan.
far do you think he could have gotten in 3 weeks?
Oh, quite far. but I'm more concerned about what he has been doing in 3 weeks. We know he had contacts.
Did you have any around this farm? And I mentioned the farm.
I don't see what that would have to do with anything, but I don't believe so.
He could be abducting yaks and boars to raise an undead army of yaks and boars.
I'll not permit your companions to speak unless prompted, Jordan.
I mean, I can't quite reach his mouth.
Be respectful.
Guys,
Be respectful while within the Church of the Sun God. Allow Jordan to conduct our business.
Yes, thank you, young paladin.
what has this necromancer been doing in these 3 weeks?
Unfortunately, we were only made aware of the issue some days ago, but from our scouting information and divination, we've found his underlings have been setting up something peculiar. They've lugged a large piece of stone to a small clearing some southwest of here, about a day's travel. Why, we were mere moments away from assembling a warband to deal with it as you walked in. Rather convenient timing, I might say.
We could go check it out.
Hey, and the farm's on the way.
The farm is more so to the southeast.
Undead yaks and boars. I want this to be a thing.
No, I don't. Mainly because I've already got fun undead creatures planned for like fucking chapter 29.
There you go. We're only on chapter 6, so...
We're on chapter
What is the room?
1.5.
What does this room look like?
The room you're currently in.
Yes.
This is... God damn it, I can't remember church names. Like the main hall and
Cathedral?
the public area of, a cathedral. Like, this is where all the pews are. Session, obviously, isn't in progress, and there's few people sitting around. There's a couple of squires and church hands just going about their business, distributing information to the pews and performing basic maintenance as you guys are having this conversation up towards the altar.
Cool. I'm wandering around. I started doing it when she said that she wasn't going to let us speak.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's it. Just wandering, looking around at all the paintings and stained glass windows, and maybe like looking over a maintenance person's shoulder every once in a while, ask them what they're doing.
The holy
it.
business. Now go away. Please do not disturb.
What was the plan for this stone in the clearing? What were you guys? What was the war team gonna do?
We yet don't know. Why, come closer, dear. And she reaches out her hand and cups your cheek. And magic happens. And you're given an aerial view of a previous divination. And you can see a small clearing with a large chunk of stone standing upright, and the still image of 3 individuals that look like cultists sitting around it. And you're also given a further out aerial view of the surrounding landscape, and you can see it's forest, and you have just from that image you have a vague idea as to exactly where it might be. You get the impression that this was very powerful divination magic that gave them this information.
This was as of just a few days ago?
Yes. Last night, to be specific.
There were 3 cultists at the stone.
Yes. From what we can tell, none were the heinous creature Malatek.
The followers that might be able to tell us where he is.
Yes. That we are hopeful.
Well,
Haha. Sorry.
we should
Wow.
head out immediately.
How far is the farm in the other direction?
Probably 2 or 3 miles.
That's like right outside
Actually, it's
town.
probably more like 6 or 9.
I'm gonna say that's like right outside town.
Yeah, kind of.
Is there any
farm?
Is there any other information that you have on these 3?
Currently, nothing, I'm afraid. If they are, in fact, cultists, then they're of little proportion. They haven't done anything to wind up in our records. I assume they are just underlings, performing menial labor.
Hmm.
Yes. Strange woman in the back. Oh,
I'm
strange
not a
individual.
woman.
Yes, sorry,
I'm
she did
envy.
correct herself.
No, it's okay. Envy will just say, I am not woman nor man, I am envy. You do, being a part of a cult myself, do you know what cult these people are a part of, possibly?
She's not going to probe deeper on that because she, you're
I point to
working
the symbol.
with her friend. Oh God.
Oh no. It
Did I
just
do
walks
something
up to the
bad?
criminals going, I'm a cop, here's my badge.
Yeah, does a battle mother just fucking run over to Envy and smite her?
No, envy doesn't care.
Young Jordan, you find yourself with peculiar friends. Make sure to say a prayer at the altar before you leave. And then she turns and walks away.
That did not answer my question.
Yeah, she very
You're
purposefully did not answer your question.
I know Envy is saying that. For being a holy woman, you are quite rude.
Yeah, she just
What if I
hefts a
wanted to
massive
convert?
warhammer and throws it over her shoulder, and then walks away. But
If I wanted
she
to
did
convert?
actually. I'm sure Jordan will see to that. Now, please make haste. But she did actually say what cult they might be part of. They are quite possibly following a bowl spawn.
Do I know anything about ball spawns?
Give me a religion check, please.
Oh. I don't know if I have good
You're
ones.
good at those, right?
No, I'm
Nobody
not.
here's great at religion, it's fine.
Got an 11.
11's not.
I'm good at history.
You know, Baal was a god of death, but you can't help but think he may be dead.
A death god being dead?
What?
Yeah, pretty fucking peculiar, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Envy will just be like, well, from what I understand, that guy's dead.
Indeed.
I don't think that matters for a death god. Or maybe it does.
Matters for most gods.
Jordan, feel free to give me a religion check too if you want to see if you can remember anything about the Baal.
I'm also gonna do that, because I am
Yeah.
religion.
Death god.
13.
Blood god. God of savagery.
As soon as I can find my sheet, there it is.
God of beasts. Blah blah blah.
Here we go. Here comes the clutch. Oh, I have a -1 to religion. Ha! Natural 20!
Yeah. Jordan knows a bit more than Envy. Just, purely because she's spent a lot of her life studying. She knows the fine details about, he was around several centuries ago, yada yada. He, I think, killed the Death God to take his place, or one of the current Death Gods to take his place. Excuse me. Lorien, on the other hand, knows a lot of the finer details. They know that when Baal died, they separated their essence into hundreds of slim pieces that were separated into, spread amongst all the Baal spawn.
I feel like this would make a popular rendition of a video game.
Yeah. The music
Just
you're
teasing.
currently listening to. But yeah, they shattered their essence into all these Balspawn, which are half mortal individuals. And they had an evil plan to use that essence to coax their Balspawn, their underlings, into gathering it all through the means of killing each other to eventually gather it all together and rebirth this god of death. So it can be assumed that Balspawn are probably dangerous individuals and should be put down pretty much anywhere they show up. Peregrine.
No.
That is who they are worshipping.
But
These cultists.
she also knows that these people aren't inherently evil. There are good Balspawn. The essence, however, does have this. It can corrupt over time.
I feel like we should be very careful when dealing with this. Baal is not to be trifled with, nor his spawn. Their influence is corrupting.
So.
I'm sorry, I just saw your meme.
More of a reason to eradicate them then.
Indeed.
I'm sure Demigod will go good and stew.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
Once in a lifetime experience. Demigod meals.
You could charge premium for it.
Absolutely. Alright, but I'd like to hit the farm on the way back.
That's fine. It's a lot closer to our return than our departure.
Yes.
Alright. Jordan, are you a good girl? Do you say a prayer at the altar before you leave?
Yes. After they start walking out, Jordan will have some private time and say a prayer for this person she barely knows who just kind of showed up and punched things.
And change.
And she's also going to say a prayer for Guzrock not to get hammered by the High Priestess. And she's going to say a prayer for Uldric as well, with his demon knife.
Okay. That's kind of funny. Everyone except Lorien gained the effects of aid for one day.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Jordan
What's
just
that?
forgot to include her in her prayers.
What does... Lorien hasn't done anything wrong. So...
Well, don't feel bad.
What
It's
did I do?
You know what
What's
you
that?
You almost got hit by the High Priestess.
When? I don't
No,
remember.
that was mostly envy. Guzrock
What-
was
what-
mostly
Well,
behaved.
she was told to shut up. Guzrock was told to stop talking and kept talking.
Aid is 5 temporary HP on top
Yes.
of your normal
Okay.
HP pool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for the next 8 hours, your max HP is 5 more. And you
This
gain-
one specifically lasts for 24 because it is coming from an altar of Lathander.
Hey,
So does that mean like your max is for 24 hours is
Is
gained, so
treated
you
as
can?
as 5
Yeah.
higher.
On your
Okay.
character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
you'll
Well, I know there's
yeah,
temporary hit points.
you'll add it into there, and aid will, like, you can lose those temporary HP, and if you get healed over your standard maximum, they go into your temporary HP up to 5 for the next 24 hours.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
So yeah, it was a pretty sweet buff. All right. So, leaving town, Jordan, you have a very good idea as to where this little site is.
Mhm.
But would you give me a survival with advantage?
Sure.
It's a few miles out. You still have to walk through wilderness.
15.
Yeah, good enough. It's a couple hours. Probably close to 6 or 8. Once you were dealt with all the morning shenanigans, it might just be getting into, like, the twilight period, where it's the sun's setting, but you find yourself trudging upon the exact thing that I'll consult my notes. Battle Mother Magdalene Laras showed you.
Lost her for a sec.
What's that?
We lost her for a sec. She had to go. Looks like.
Okay. Oh, she gets to, I get to as well. I'm gonna get beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat real fast.
Do we want to just take our break if
Just-
everyone's getting up?
Sure. I was just gonna grab something from my fridge.
I like the absurd
Sorry, the
silence.
phone rang and nobody was answering it.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll wait for
I'm just
them
gonna
to
grab
come
some
back.
food real fast.
No,
Yeah,
it's fine. We'll wait for you to come back. 20 minutes till break, so.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yes,
you
you're
can hear
still-
me. Hello, hi. How are you?
And the DM's back with beer. 2 beers. He lied.
My door actually closed behind me, and I just walked into it.
Wow, these fuckers are persistent today. That's the third one.
They're back again, are they?
This is the third one. It's like they don't realize I can just continuously ban them. They're not that inconvenient.
Yeah, I'll let them pad out stats.
Exactly.
Thanks, sucker. You're just giving us more viewership temporarily.
I keep
Alright.
seeing stuff about it all over Twitter.
They're hate rating people who use the LGBT plus tag.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, they're bots, and there's thousands of them. And do not click their profile page because it'll steal your IP address.
Sounds good.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm back.
Yeah, I just realized I made this map before I realized what the fucking map layer is.
Yeah, dude,
So,
they're a
I'm
mess.
just- Yeah, I'm just quickly moving all these tokens. Alright. As you're approaching, Jordan, just going off the magic divination you were given earlier, you know you're getting close. Is there an effort to, like, alright, we're halfway there, should we start being stealthy, or do you not give a fuck?
What?
These are enemies of the Order, we should just walk in and shout, Inquisition, bitch! Or Church of
Inquisition
Lathan.
down on the ground.
No, once Jordan starts kind of recognizing the terrain a little bit more, well, we're getting close, and we should probably be as quiet and as prepared as we can. We don't know what their capabilities are.
Alright. I will try to be quiet.
I think it's
Well,
like
well
all
and
of us.
all. I'll pull out my chain. But like hold it so
Hey,
that it
not
doesn't make
bad.
any
I got
noise.
a 13
Not horrible at all.
with a -2 at disadvantage.
Wow, yeah, that's really good.
All right, here we go.
So long, suckers.
Oh.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. Paladins, motherfuckers, down on the ground.
Oh well. The overwhelming successes beat out
My
Lorian's
colossal failure.
2 failures, yeah.
We start hearing all that stomping, so we just pick her up and carry her.
Everyone reset your HP and all your spell casts and all that jazz as well. We've had like 7 long rests.
I don't see us on here.
That's because I'm copying you over right now.
Copy that. Ah.
How many spell slots do you get level 1 warlock?
1?
2?
2 maybe?
No.
You're
I'm
never
not sure.
you're never gonna have more than 3, but I think you have 1 or 2 right now. Check your D&D Beyond. It should
I'll
say.
check now. Spell slots 1 or
Oh, it
2
is.
if you're a 2nd level warlock.
I'm level 1.
Okay, so 1 spell slot, but 2 spells known, 2 cantrips known.
Yeah.
Cool.
The trade-off is you take the short rest to get them back instead of a long rest.
So you just
Yeah,
pick
cool,
the most
cool.
overpowered first level spell slot and then just spam it every 2 hours.
I
I feel like that bird's gonna be a problem.
Eat it.
Just eat it.
Yeah. You guys are stealthy enough to get up to the surrounding tree line without these guys knowing you. And everyone give me a perception. Perception based on hearing.
No advantages there for me. Wow, seriously?
Fuck out. Jordan's doing really well, and Lorian's just
I was
falling
doing
over.
Yeah, I
face
was.
planting.
I was doing fine for my first roll. All right. Anybody else rolling their perception before I clear my dice?
Nope.
No, everyone's done.
Boop. That's a lot of ones in there.
A lot of
Okay.
20s, though.
Yeah, there go all those 20s. Oh
Uh,
well. 2,000
Jordan-
dice should clear it.
Hopefully. Jordan's the only one that rolled extremely high, so she is the only one that's privy to these guys' conversation. Everyone else can just see them and can see they're talking and all that jazz, but Jordan would hear that these guys are having a conversation that goes along the lines of, "Man, this is fucking shit. We've been here for a couple of fucking days now already. Where the fuck is he?" And then the bloke standing by the stone kind of turns around. Just, "He has to be close. He sent a message ahead that he had found one, a worthy one for sacrifice. It shan't be much longer." "Well, then can we at least go and get Malatek then?" "No. You did not want to be disturbed until all the requirements were completed and here ready to go." "Mate, Tomo sent word 7 days ago. He should be here by now. It's not that fucking long of a walk from the north." "Just a while longer, brother. Then we can get underway." Oh, this is fucking shit. And they go along like that. The topic changes, and then they start discussing, I don't know, the most recent cultist ball match they watched. It's like soccer, except the ball has spikes.
Nice.
Played that before.
And the failure is sacrificed.
Jordan's gonna whisper to the rest of the group. Someone's supposed to be coming with a sacrifice of some sort.
We could sacrifice Envy.
No.
Do you think that we should
It's
wait
all a
till this-
ploy. Once they think you're going to be sacrificed, you kill them instead.
Oh, well, I can do that.
This. What was the name? Tommen?
Tomo.
Tomo.
Thomas, but they call him Tomo.
Oh,
Because
Tomo.
all villains in my universe are Australian.
Listen, that's fine
Tomo
with me.
is coming from the south. We were coming from the north.
No, Tomo was coming from the north, sorry.
Should we wait for them to return and then bring a truck?
Well, they've already been waiting 7 days
Then let's not do
for this person.
that.
They seem to be under the impression he should be here by now.
And
Yeah.
there is oh, was that the guy we killed? That's the guy we killed.
But they seem to know where. Well, what's his name?
Malatok.
Maladoc.
Malatek,
They seem to
sorry.
know where he is, so we might want to keep at least one of them alive to talk.
Yeah, Thomas isn't coming. We sort of killed him and rescued their sacrifice. Question.
D6 inspiration for Shay for actually remembering.
Yay!
Yes.
Is this corner not lit? Is it still dark?
It should be lit.
Oh, alright. I was gonna recommend sneaking up that way though. Oh, we just appeared there.
Yeah, suddenly here we are. Ah, and now we're
Okay,
gone.
the flame was not the last thing I copied.
Mhm. So is that the plan then, or are we going to pretend to be... We're going to pretend to be the cultists bringing the sacrifice, or are we just going to go in hammers blazing?
I could also
I
use
don't-
someone into the fray.
I don't think pretending to be one of them is going to work. They seem to know who is bringing the sacrifice,
That's fair.
and we don't have the sacrifice.
All right, well, let's get in position then and get ready.
Alright.
Yes.
So I don't trust that bird on the left side of the screen.
Listen, the bird is very sus.
Yeah.
It's a bird.
If you want, just kill the bird. You could probably
It's-
reach up and swat him.
It's sitting in this tree. Up probably 20 feet.
Can
But
I
it's a
insight-
bird.
can I
It calls
insight
every
check-
now and then.
Can I insight check that bird?
Why are you bothering about the bird?
Is it a
I
polymorph
s-
necromancer?
Not from 120 feet, no.
Okay.
It's a bird. It calls every now and then. Specifically, it's a crow or a raven.
Cuckoo.
Necromancer Raven. Alright. In that case, try to get a little closer then before
We
rushing
should try
out
and
into the
sneak
field.
in as much as we can. Remember, keep at least one of them alive.
Kill them all. Got it.
Yeah. You'll be able to get to about like this equivalent with this tree before you're gonna have to make new stealth rolls.
Okay. So.
Just check the duration of a spell real quick.
Mm,
Oh, it's a 1 hour. Excellent.
yeah.
I want to know I want
You
to know
said
how mean we should be.
How close can I get with a 20 without being seen?
You'll be able to get up to where Lorien is. And
I
Lorien,
got
okay.
21. I'm glad
You're
my
wearing
dice-
heavy armor, that's at 6.
You're right.
So,
Listen, it's not a 1, so that's fine.
Ah, wrong tool.
How mean do you want me to be?
Incredibly.
I'm going to cast invisibility on Gus Rock.
Mm. The raging invisible bull.
Why is there an earthquake? We don't know
would
what's
like to.
going on.
Oh, I mean, in that case, once I realize I'm invisible, I'll go around the other way.
Yep, it's like, here you go, buddy.
Thank you. I whisper.
just remember the mechanics of invisibility.
Yes. 8. It's not a -1.
Yeah.
But I'm going around the other way, so I'm
Pretty much as you get to where you just moved to, that is close enough to start triggering their passive perception.
fair enough.
So, only this bloke is like, wait, you guys hear something? And then he's gonna shift over there and look in this direction. He doesn't see anything immediately, but he looks like he can see from where he's standing tracks that look like a fucking elephant has walked through the area.
I go, moo.
Counts are uncommon up in this this far north. Brothers, draw your swords. And I suppose I should probably roll something.
I'll fall for it. I'm supposed to be like, yeah,
Damn it.
looks like it is a cow.
Wait,
Cows are uncommon this far north, brothers.
That's
Like, meets
intelligence,
back
not
History is
wisdom.
afoot.
Alright,
Yeah, and it's knowledge, not common sense.
okay.
Jig is up.
At least
Yeah,
He's
he's
up.
up.
Hey, the jig's up all the way over there.
The jig is up, boys. Play.
Yeah, currently they all get the sense that something is over here. They have no fucking idea about the rest of you.
So
Okay,
only
so-
I'm rolling initiative.
I was gonna say, have they started moving?
Everyone roll initiative. I'll just give everyone else a surprise round.
Good, because we're gonna need it to catch up to everybody. We're so far away.
2.
Yeehaw.
Hi.
Why not? Oh, nice.
Once we get the initiative, you want to pause and take our break, so we don't run over.
Sounds good to me.
Woo!
I knew it. I
That
fucking
totally
knew it.
unsuspicious Raven with its 7 initiative. Wow, you're gonna get
Kill
killed
the
by.
bird
You're gonna
first.
get
Oops,
killed by the
I
Raven
didn't mean
before
to
it's
click
even
that.
your turn.
Yeah.
Killed the bird first.
Oh no, it has 2 initiatives.
Yeah, I didn't mean to click that, sorry. I was trying to edit its stats again.
Third
Oh.
one rolls.
It-
Okay.
He
it's-
tried to
something's
edit
going
its
on.
stats to a 21. Oh no.
Alrighty, underwhelming encounter, that's all I have for you at the moment. That is the initiative done. I'll order it by descending. Let's go on our break. When we get back, our druid can lead us into combat.
Alrighty, we will be back shortly, everyone. Stick around. 10 minutes. So back at we'll just round it up to
10:30.
30. So 12 minutes technically. We'll be back and we'll continue from here. Bloop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill the audio for the splash screen, so y'all can keep talking, but they won't hear us.
You're suddenly very static, evil.
Am
I'm
I?
gonna go get some medicine.
You're, at least to me.
Anybody else hearing that? Do I need to fix something?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
this is
hold on.
feedback. It might be a different mic.
Are you hearing just a constant
And there's like this low hum feedback kind of thing.
It might be a fan.
No, the microwave is on.
Okay.
The microwave
radiation is-
the microwave is on and the grill is on, so you're hearing both of those sizzling.
That's why it sounds like a static hum, because it's a combination of electricity and, natural sizzle.
Yeah, exactly. So 10 more seconds and it should stop. There's the beep. Alright, so, oh wait. No, it's just quiet. Did the music not stop?
I'm not giving you time soon. Don't worry about me.
What?
I'm not giving you time soon. Don't worry about me.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can.
Okay, everything's just really quiet. Even the music box stopped for some reason. Oh yeah, something went wrong. Well, let's try playing that again then.
So, I realize I made this encounter way too easy. Namely because I actually made it as... Like, this was meant to be directly after the mining camp.
So you want to know?
So-
You want to know a great DM secret?
Add more enemies.
No, just never tell your players that you made something too easy or too hard. Just adjust on the fly, and we'll never know.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I've done.
Or also the ultimate cocky thing. This fight's super easy, then we think the next one's gonna be easy, and we get fucking shit on.
That's it.
No. It's
think I'm
called
actually
reverse
sad.
psychology. He's telling
Yeah.
us it's going to be easy. That way we feel worse when we die.
That being said, Guzrock put himself in a really precarious position, and he's probably going to die. The rest of you are going to mop this fucking encounter clean really fucking easily.
If I had my burning chain, we'd do it faster.
We could have waited the week. Only Guzrock had a craving for blood, and now they shall pay for it in kind.
No, I mean I'm gonna go back when they have it. I'm
No,
not parting with my chain for a week.
yeah, exactly.
He did offer you a short sword, which is still very good for a monk.
I
Yeah.
did not want a short sword. I need my chain.
Its name
It's a
was Sir
spiky chain.
Stabby Poke.
I'm also still convinced that the chain is far too powerful for the second level monk.
What, my chain?
Yeah. But that's okay, I'll let you have it.
It's a pretty base chain, though. Fucking base.
I think I just got the stats for a regular chain and then changed the damage type.
Spike chains are pretty crazy, though. It's pretty much.
It
why
does.
they-
It does say I get one though
Yeah.
with the Rakdos cult.
They're probably not intended for a martial arts user, but technicalities.
Technically.
Well, they are a finesse weapon, or
Yeah.
like a monk weapon. So
Technically your rapier, except better. They have a higher, like, low damage. That's okay, I'll let you have it. In, like, 7 levels, you'll outgrow it anyway, so... Or you'll grow to a point where it's fitting for a martial arts weapon.
chain is it's Envy's staple weapon.
You guys haven't even started the fight yet.
We haven't even started the fight yet.
No,
Well,
we're
Guzrock
waiting
is
for
already
Guzrock.
dying. Alright, are we ready to roll here?
Yeah, man. Oh, Druick! You see these guys looking over at this big shapeless nothingness that's leaving elephant-sized tracks in the snow. They are seemingly onto you. What do you do?
Only I had that wild magic
Well-
that changed my footprints.
Yeah, holy shit, Lorien is still leaving behind dragon footprints.
Nice.
Oh man. Well, since they're distracted looking over there, but at some point they're gonna know something's here, I'm just going to double move to here. There we go. And that would be it for now.
I like it. Lorien! They've found the big one. God damn it.
You killed Fallen Ryan.
Ah.
I don't want to just move on because there's two acolytes directly after Lorien.
Oh, hi.
I know. I just thought I had more seconds. Flip those over.
Yeah.
The two on the left. Sorry about that. I'm not used to having a high initiative.
I like that fucking. Where it's like, go and do this, and then Shay, like, painfully climbs out of her seat.
I know, but she was the one complaining about being hungry. All right.
Anyway, these guys are onto Guzrock. What do you do?
I will attempt to stealth this way. Nin, 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 nin. Sorry?
I'm happy to say that for the first round of combat, they just won't be paying you guys attention, so you don't need to stealth.
Oh.
You can just double move.
Then I will not stealth. I will just double move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep, into the safety of the tree. I like it. Any bonus actions?
My bonus action was the dash to make the double move.
That was your standard action.
You're right.
You still have a bonus.
My bonus action will be to... No, I don't have any bonus action.
Look damn fine doing it.
Look damn fine doing it. Do I have... Let me see if I have any bonus action spells.
You might have, like, I think Armor of Agathis, or like one of those spells that are a bonus action, or Sanctuary technically is, I think. Or Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I do have Shield of Faith. I will pop Shield of Faith on myself, because I'm about to jump into the thick of it. So yeah, my AC will be up to 20.
You are sorely overestimating this encounter.
You just told me to do it!
I know.
It's fine. Shield of Faith.
Alright. Acolyte number 1 throws... No, he finishes his beer, puts it down, stands up, and then casts Bless on his himself and 3 companions. No, himself and 2 companions, sorry. And then he's gonna start running for where his ally thought he found an enemy. Acolyte number 2 is gonna jump up and cast Armor of Agathis, because it looks like there are big fucking footprints over there. And then he's gonna start moving in the direction that he found. His ally thinks he saw movement.
Fuck, I stopped on the wrong side.
Envy! They're on to Guzrock.
Hee. I am just gonna dash over. I can't quick myself.
Can't you?
Oh wait, that's because I'm on measure. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna run up to here.
Okay, I like it. Any bonus actions or anything like that? Or do you want to do that as a step of the wind action? Then you can get in range to use weapons and spells.
Careful, he's trying to burn all our resources.
I sure am.
He tipped his hat early.
No. I guess I will. I'll put up a defense position and spend a key point and have patient defense ready.
Yeah, I like it. Remind me what that does. Is that an
It just allows
just
me
a
to take the
defense action,
dodge
yeah.
action as
Yeah,
a bonus
nice.
action. So whenever
Alrighty.
one comes to attack, I'll just go what?
Yeah, cool. Jordan.
Yep, Jordan's just gonna follow suit and start moving. She'll double move. That'll be her turn. That's it.
I tried giving these guys a bar that states how many fucking spell slots they have, but it didn't work. So now they all have one.
Oh, Envy probably, as they ran up, was like, "Fellow cultists, you are with the wrong cult."
Yes, I
Actually,
love it.
conversion.
How do you do, fellow cultists?
Would
Okay,
you like to convert?
funnily enough, this raven has magical sight. So it can see Guzrock.
Okay.
And then its form calls once and starts bulging. And like, as if creatures are trying to escape its mass, and then it explodes in a horrific shriek as 3 imps take its place.
Oh,
I fucking knew it. It was 3 imps in a trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
More like 3 imps and a raven.
3 imps in a feather suit.
And a feather suit.
But that is the raven's turn.
never.
So I'm gonna roll these initiatives, and then
My
I'm
favorite Edgar Allan Poe.
not going to have them act this round if they roll lower. Yeah, never mind about rolling lower, they just kicked us.
Are they still in the air?
Yeah, they're 20 feet up.
Oh, alright.
Gonna hit the tree, knock him down.
Alright.
I mean, I was considering it.
As they burst out, they levitate. They don't sit on the branch. They don't perch on the branch.
Oh,
rather.
no, I was gonna make
Oh.
the tree fall over and hit them while they were midair. All those branches coming down, whoosh, 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 whoosh. All I have to do
You can certainly try.
yeah, all I have to do is chop down that tree. I can either do that, or I can charge at these cultists.
Yeah. But until then, it's an acolyte's turn. He is going to measure how far away he is. And then he's going to move up 15, 20, 25 feet, and he's going to cast Sapping Sting, which I don't think works on the fucking roll 20 yet.
Does he have to see me?
Oh, yeah, he'd technically have disadvantage. Yeah, fuck it, he'll just cast Firebolt instead, because I don't want to gimp you in on turn 1 and then have you railed by imps and kill you. So, 7 to hit, he misses. He's casting it where he thinks you is, but, what thinks you are. Thinks you is.
Thinks I is. Alright.
But that's all he does. Guzrock! This
Cool.
nasty looking bird just burst into a trio of imps, and you've got to cast a bearing down on you.
That's fine. I'm going to run up to that tree, and I am going to try and chop it down real quick with my new magic axe. And my first attack gets advantage from the tree because it can't see me.
Yeah, did you actually read the Reldane handout I gave you?
It lets me attack twice, right?
It sure does. It gives you extra attack.
Cool.
So yeah, roll an attack against this tree.
Don't fail me, Rodan. 13 and 23. Or a natural
You're attacking
20.
an inanimate object. So I'll say you have advantage.
Cool.
The first thunk, chunks it fucking like real nice. And then you reel back and fucking swing it again, and you just cleave the bottom part of the tree clean through.
Turns out the tree was the druid the whole time.
Because you hit it so fucking hard, it starts falling in this direction. But as you're swinging with this magic axe, you realize that it's guiding you. It is filling your head with its own combat prowess. This was originally made from soul magic, using a warrior that was faster and quicker than you. As you go for the second swing, it is partially you that's doing the work, but this thing is moving too quick for you. Make a dex save.
Oh no.
DC 10.
With a -2. 2.
Yeah. You swing, you hit the fucking tree, the axe fucking bounces out of your hands and lands by your feet, because I'm nice for the time being. But that is the extra part of Reldane. Combatants using it that aren't quick enough to follow it have to make a DC 10 dex save every time they use the feature.
Oh,
Which is why I wanted Guzrock to have it.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
There we go, I've just saved the curse. There you go. And I might actually change it so it becomes a +1 weapon when the character has extra attack as well, or maybe I won't, because maybe Guzrock will be retired by then.
Oh no.
Or maybe he'll just get stabbed by a trio of imps and die.
Now does that tree fall on top of the imps?
Yeah, it sure does. You hit it fucking hard, and it starts falling. Like, normally a tree, like, cracks and crumbles, and then, you have enough time to shat timber. But this thing, you've just cleaved the base of it, and it just fucking cracks and then tumbles.
Yeah.
So, these imps are gonna make a dex save, otherwise they'll get trapped in its webs, and...
Do I need to make a dex save too?
You knew it was gonna happen, so I'll say no.
Okay.
Plus, I already made you make one this turn, so that would be cruel. What's your strength modifier? Or including proficiency modifier?
+5.
Okay. DC 13. Holy shit! Yeah, all of these things get tangled up in the tree branches, and they are brought to the ground. Roll me a d6 damage.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Beautiful. Okay, never mind. Guzrock might live. Yeah, all of these things just, like, they get tangled in the leafy branches and brought to the ground, and they get dragged the 15-20 feet up, and they just get slammed into the snow, crushed under branches, and all of them don't look very good at the moment. They're technically under half health.
I look down at them and I say, my ancestors spit on you.
Alright, that was a fun turn. On to imp number 1 at the start of the round. It is going to curse and swear in Infernal. And then it's going to throw branches off it, and I'm going to count that as standing up. Then it's going to flutter over to Guzrock. Let me just check how much movement they have. Yeah, they can do that. They can fly. It's going to flutter over to there, and then it's going to speak in broken common, saying something like, "Cow, delicious, arsehole." And then it's going to sting.
Look out, Guzrock.
9 to attack.
It misses. It clings off my armor. And I stare back and I say, and I swear in abyssal, and then I say in common, "Devil, delicious food."
Diesel shot is getting spam followed by them.
Oh, geez.
Like they're all hitting several times at once.
That is most unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a mod over there, are you?
I'm not, but I let them know not to click on their profiles. Oh,
Okay.
Here they go for us. So it's probably going to start up for ours too. So I'm going to turn off the alert box so that you guys don't have to, so that it doesn't keep interrupting.
Anyhow,
Oh yeah.
that imp plinked away uselessly at Guzrock's armor. Aldruic, you're now in casting range of these cultists.
I am. It's gonna be kind of fun. But first, hiya. Just make sure. Okay, cool. Bonus action.
Dragon Man?
Mantle of Inspiration. So everyone can move half their movement speed and gets temporary HPs.
Fun.
5 temp HP.
To everybody?
So Lorian, Jordan, and Envy, because I do not have enough charisma for Guzrock.
Okay.
You might be too far away.
Actually,
too.
yeah, I was gonna say. Yep. Okay, yeah, you're 10 feet out of range.
Can everybody move or just you?
Yeah.
Everybody but Guzrock can move half our speed and gain 5 temporary.
Or slowed down?
No.
No. You get to move half of your max movement as like just a reaction, and
Okay.
you gain 5 HP, and it doesn't provoke attack of opportunities if you're moving like away from somebody.
Ooh. If I already have 5?
It
I'm not letting
doesn't
go, right?
stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not. That 5 isn't temp HP. That's just your full new HP.
Yeah, you
From
temporarily
Ignited,
have
it's
5
not temp
max.
HP.
Yeah, you gained max HP from Bless. And
Okay.
temporary
Yeah,
HP.
aid works differently. I
Or
believe.
aid, not Bless, right?
Yeah, because aid is you gain 5 HP temporarily, not 5 temp HP that are like a bubble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until
Yeah,
the
each
spell wears
target's
off.
hit with maximum and current HP increases by 5, whereas Frost's one is temp HP. So
I
you guys
put-
would all be 10 plus 10.
So I put my max HP right now as the plus
5.
5, but next to it in parentheses I put the actual number just so I remember to change
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then
that works.
when the day ends, it'll wear off and go back down.
Yeah. I'm just letting everyone know because I will probably forget. I'll be like, why is there a 21 next to this?
Oh, good. Guess who's in sleep range for my main attack?
They are probably going to die.
Oh, good. Shit. Are they? How close are they, though? Okay, well, I can't get them this turn, but next turn they better watch out. So instead, I will. So if you wanted to move, and we get your 15 or 20, however fast half your movement speed is.
Oh, they may not be dead, but they'll have significantly less health.
Yeah, then I would viciously mock this guy directly across from me.
Yeah, DC 12 or 13 wisdom save, or 14 or...
Please?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
fails. Roll damage. Oh, you already have.
Psychic. And he has
And
disadvantage.
Blessed wouldn't even help him here.
I'm the greatest bard ever. It's been 2s and 3s this whole time.
Listen, it's better than the ones. You could just be rolling nothing but ones on Vicious Mockery.
Oh, I know, it's the
And
worst.
he maintains Bless. Alrighty, is that all you do?
Yes.
Lorian! Show
Yeah.
that motherfucker how he just wasted a spell slot. And his life!
Yeah, I was gonna do my cool paladin AOE, but I have to roll maximum to kill him, so I'm just gonna hit him with my hammer and actually kill him. So she's gonna go
I'd
two-handed.
laugh if you rolled a 1 and dealt 5 damage.
Actually, let's see what I get. This isn't the spell. I just want to do it for curiosity's sake. For fuck's sake! All right. That was. Yep. All right. Hammer. Wow. Really? Okay. I don't have bless on, so that's an 8. Shit. I should have just hit him with the fucking spell. All right. This is what happens when you commit to doing the thing.
You know, you were so close to hitting him too. They have an AC of 10.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. Two-handed swing on him. He ducks.
Yeah. Okay, you didn't waste his bless spell. That's nice of you. Do you do anything else?
Mm-mm. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure that's not actually a bonus action spell. I don't think it is. No, it's an action. Okay. I'm done.
Alright. These guys were distracted by the big invisible thing. And then, Lorian out of nowhere fucking runs up. No, never mind, cunt. Here's a hammer. And they duck it deftly. But it's now their turn. And like a fucking dumbass, I didn't give them any touch spells. But I did give them something else fun, so he's gonna shift up to here, put his hands together, and cast them out as he casts Burning Hands. Lorian, DC 12 dex save, please.
And then she does a handstand and dodges it.
Does a handstand, then like spreads her legs like an
Handstand leg
reverse
split.
T-pose as the blast
Yeah.
of flame. But you still take half damage, so 5 fire damage,
There
please.
goes my temp HP. She thumbs up to Aldric.
Hey! I did something.
Is helpful.
Alright. And because these guys are constantly within one swing of death, he's not going to run away and risk an attack of opportunity.
I totally should, though.
This guy, however, also doesn't have any touch spells, because I'm a fucking dumbass. But... I can... No, his dex is shit anyway. He's gonna do the same thing! He's gonna shift across, and watching his mate, he's gonna put his hands together and cast Burning Hands! Lorian, DC 12 dex save, please.
Natural one.
There you go. 8 fire damage. The handstand was impressive at the time, but you
It set
threw
me up for
yourself back to
failure.
your feet. Yeah, you threw yourself back up to your feet, almost broke your fucking ankle, but, you know, winced in pain and then got a blast of fire damage straight to the face.
Yeah, checks out.
You gotta
But-
stick the landing.
That is all he does. Imp number 2. Curses. Annoyed in Abyssal. And then shifts over here. And he's going to start swinging with his sting at Guzrock. 22 to hit.
22 does indeed hit.
And a con save, please.
23 on the con save.
Easy for Guzrock. Yeah, you only take 5 piercing and 4 poison. It is still a chunky hit, but that's all he does. Envy! You're nearly
All
into
right.
the thick of it.
Yes, I am. So, I'm going to do this strategically if I am able to. So, I want to use some of my normal movement to run up to here, and then from here use the 20 that does not provoke an attack of opportunity from Aldrin.
Oh, you take that on your
That
turn.
was...
As a reaction, you take that when you get it.
Oh.
I will say, technically, when you got it, you would have been able to move straight to there.
Okay, yeah, I was confused by that. I probably would have.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was an immediate use kind of thing. Like, everyone,
Okay.
move now!
Then never mind.
Well, you could have got up to right there.
Oh yeah, no, I guess I will. But
Well, she's a monk
Okay, I'll
too.
just run
Doesn't
up
she
to
have
this-
more movement?
yeah, I
She should
have
have
20?
40.
Well, yeah, 40, but half her movement is 20. So Mantle was
Yeah,
great
so-
allows her to give me 20.
Yeah, she used,
Oh.
I think the Tony would have gotten you here.
All there.
cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay, then never mind. Then I'm just gonna run up to this guy, and I'm going to wait. How big is the? How tall is the stone?
15 feet, give or take.
Never mind then. I was gonna just say, oh my god, I'm just gonna like, as I'm running, just kind of jump over it, but no, I will not be able to.
From where you are, you would technically be in range of 2 of the imps without provoking an attack of opportunity from this guy.
No, I want to hit this guy.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
I was gonna basically, I wanted to like be over dramatic, hop up on the stone, then jump off and like hit the guy, but I'm not going to because that's too tall for me to jump.
You're a monk, you
Yeah,
can do
fair
it.
enough.
But yeah, no, I'm just gonna go up to him, and I'm gonna wave.
These
And-
things here are like, 4 or 5 foot plinths. So, if
It's
you give me
fine.
an acrobatics check, you could stand on that and then just kick him in the face.
I
DC
mean, I
10.
could. Sure.
You see how from Aldrin.
There you
Do a
go.
sick flip.
Yeah, sweet. So you run around,
Um,
you jump on this and like lean on it all deftly like a performer or like a monk. And then
Mhm.
you're free to do your attacks.
And then I jump up, and I want to kick. I'm trying to picture how to do it. Hold on.
Throw the chain, wrap it around
The
his
guy
neck, then
down
pull him
there.
closer and kick him twice.
Sure. I'm gonna do the chain, and then I don't think I'm actually gonna use flurry. I'm gonna instead do just the martial arts thing when you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn.
That's fair.
One
These
unarmed
guys
strike
have
as a bonus
very
action.
little HP, so you'll
So-
probably kill him with just the chain.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, never mind. You miss his 10 AC.
But I still get an unarmed strike. So
You sure do.
there you
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
go. 6.
Yeah, you jump up there and you're like, hey, young man. Flinging the chain around. You try and whip it out, but he ducks. And then he like stands back up to face you, expecting that to be the only attack, and then you just kick him in the gob.
Yeah, and I think when I throw it, and then I miss it, I'm just gonna go, that was a distraction, and then kick him. It
Yeah,
wasn't a
as he
distraction,
said,
but that's what I said
like-
it was.
"Ha, you missed," and then he's just kicked in the face. And then his, he feels scathing wounds from your shout.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, I believe so. Unless you
Oh,
do
wait.
want to flurry.
No.
But that would be all of your key points for the day.
I was getting a phone call. Well, technically, I haven't used the other one, but I'm.
Yes, you did. When you
used
took the
one
dodge
action.
action.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You'd
take
have
it
one
yet.
left. Anyhow, is that all you do?
Yes.
On to imp number 3. It doesn't have a convenient flanking position, so it's going to flutter up out of the tree branches and try and sting normally. It just fucking explodes.
You stabbed yourself.
Yeah. Like, it's holding a little dagger, and it's like, oh yeah, take this! It, like, jams it into Guzrock's chainmail, but it's never attacked with a dagger before, and, he aims for the same point with his tail, but his tail curled around him and just ripped through his body, so he just dies. Anyway, Jordan, you should have went before that imp, but I didn't think to move players ahead, because I'm a dum-dum. Go for it!
I'm gonna move. $25, $30 to there. I think Guzrock is still too far away. Oh no, he's just within range. And I am going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Guzrock.
I like it. Roll it.
Or 10 healing. I think that's a little overkill, but
That should top him up and add to his temporary HP as well.
It is 1 point overkill.
Yeah, it is actually.
Pretty good. I just shout, clutch!
and then yeah, that'll be my turn. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna use my action to double
yeah,
move.
Actually, I'm pretty low.
More water or ginger ale?
Yeah, where to?
I'm mapping it out right now.
Cool.
I think here.
Okay, nice. Nicely in between your two melee companions and Envy. Which is technically melee. Oh, they are technically melee as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to
It's
that. I'm very
okay.
bad with pronouns.
Envy's not like isn't angry about when people call them what they aren't. They just aren't.
Anyhow, the Acolyte by Envy. He has both of his spell slots, but he can't use any of them. He can't use both of them because he'll be dead next turn. For the time being, he is going to cast Burning Hands. Envy, do a dance. DC 12 dex save.
Easy.
Yeah, you're used to performing by fire. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
I
the
also
first time
have
you've
this
jumped
stuff.
over it. But the rules state you take half damage, so you take 5 fire damage, my friend.
That's okay.
Here go them tips.
You just
Those
wait
are
till
my
level,
attempts.
wait till level 6, then take no damage.
Yeah. Guzrock! Reldane suggests you pick him up first, and then kill.
I pick it up and I kill. 16 on this one.
Yeah, that one is paste.
Paste! Alright, I'm gonna spin around and I'll do the other one. Paste!
Yeah, 13 is its AC.
Yeah.
And you hit exactly what you need to. It had 4 HP left.
Awesome.
Paste it and roll a dex save for me, otherwise drop your axe.
12!
Hey, you made it this time. You keep it in hand. Reldane was quick, but you were following it this time. Both imps are dead.
Nice.
Any movement?
They turn to ash and burn away, right?
Unfortunately, yes. You can't use them for food.
That's a bummer. Alright. No. That's about as far as I can get. Ah! That's my turn. Wait, no, it's not. Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I like it. Imp is dead. Get it off my damn initiative tracker. Aldruic! The battle is progressing well.
Yes, a bit.
Oh,
Too well.
and you're like, Guzzrock was next to me. Hello.
Hello.
It's been a while since the Jagger has fed.
It's been a
I'm
while.
just going to mention this thing has no HP.
Oh, I know. I'm just gonna be like, here, just look. There'll be a body you can drink from.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, roll it.
There it is.
Oh, the exact number you needed to kill. Yeah, you just run up. He's focused on Lorien. You just stab him in the back of the neck and cut him down dead instantly.
Remember, we need one alive.
Yeah, I don't think your companions remember that.
I
Oh,
haven't
don't
killed
worry,
anyone.
So there's a subtle damage.
I tried to take the imps alive, but they melted.
It's non-lethal into his throat.
Can I kill this
Alrighty.
one and that be the one that we take alive?
Druid, anything left?
Nope. I non-lethally drink his blood.
Yeah, no
He's
dice,
just-
friend.
He's just like
No dice,
like
boyo.
putting the dagger back on the wound, like shh, go back in.
Considering how poorly Lorien did with her first attack, you don't want to move up to a flanking range?
Wow. Just gonna put me on blast like that.
Also, I moved my full 30 to get here, so I can't move anymore.
Okay, Lorien's just on her own. Lorien, you have like a 85% chance to hit this guy.
Now you just jinxed it. Mhm.
Yeah, 85% in Fire Emblem terms is instant death.
Yeah. This will be non-lethal.
Yep, good choice. Roll damage. Yeah. If he didn't have Armor of Agathis, he'd be down. And speaking of, take your 5 cold damage, my friendo.
Yep.
Nope, that's my food. Nope, that's mine.
Fine. Nico.
Mine.
Get
Go
away.
go.
I thought she was yelling at Ren.
No, I have my own food. I prepared her
Yeah.
dinner. Why would I need to take
Rin-
it?
No, Rin was cutting down Cultist, and Shay was like, "No, I want to eat him."
Yeah, I thought she.
No, that would be fair.
I thought she was talking about the cultists too. Like, that's my food. Don't kill him. It's like.
All right. Anything else, my man?
No, I took my damage, so I'm good.
Alrighty, no movement.
Nah.
Alrighty. Dead Acolyte gets removed from my initiative tracker. And now, Living Acolytes. I've used both of his spells and... I didn't give him any fucking touch spells because I'm a dickhead, so he's gonna start trying to shank...
Bring it.
Oh, fuck it, he's gonna shift over here. Then I'm going to move the dead one out of the way. And then he's going to start trying to shank Eldroic because that was his best friend. 18 to hit. Is Frost muted?
It hits.
Yeah.
For 6 slashing damage.
So let's see, we all had... Okay, yeah, because I forgot to add my 5.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all he does. Imp is dead. Envy! You've got an enemy combatant directly in front of you. He just cast Burning Hands upon you, and you did a bit of a backflip and a bit of a dance. It was nice encouragement.
I go to wrap this chain around his neck and try and decapitate him.
Fantastic. Roll it.
25?
Roll damage.
12?
Yeah, you ultra kill him. Like, if this was a PC, you would actively outright kill him with that damage. Yeah, you just throw the chain, it wraps around, the jagged edge is right up against his head, and then Rakdos doesn't like survivors. And it cleaves through his head, and he falls dead.
If it's still, like, connected to, like, the chain, I want to, like, throw it off in the distance. Like Team Rocket blasting off again.
Yeah, the jagged edge catches the severed head, and you give it a twirl and flick it off.
Here you go, Rakdos.
It's just a spiral of blood in the distance.
Just a rainbow forms from the blood spray.
Yeah.
It's Rakdos' sign of approval.
All the while, Jordan is there thinking, there were so many secrets in his head. We could have asked for questions. We could have questioned him. Anything else, Envy?
You still can.
Speak
with Dad.
No, he's dead.
There is one more combatant.
Where?
Currently out of range, though. That one.
Thank goodness.
Well, we were told to keep it alive, so I'm gonna stay here.
Fair call. Imp is dead. Jordan! There is one last combatant, and your companions seem pretty bloodthirsty.
That's not true. I used non-lethal.
Exactly. Hold on.
Okay, your companion's not affiliated with a good-leaning church.
There you go.
Seeming pretty bloodthirsty.
Hey, I'm neutral.
I'm
a neutrally aligned cannibal.
I'm still a
I'm gonna
monster.
move in. This is not gonna
That's
go
fair.
well. But I'm gonna. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna bop him with my shield.
Shield bop.
I'm just gonna use an unarmed strike, but I'm just gonna bop him with my shield.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. You walk up and you're like, oh, shit. Melee combat. How do I do that? And then you kind of nudge him in the ribs. But it's like, you know, the same kind of love you'd give someone in a hard rock mosh pit. Just a gentle shove.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to Healing Word Lorian. At least someone tries to follow directions. She looks sidelong at Envy and Aldruic. And you get 11 healing.
Fuck yeah, I'll take 11 healing.
Alrighty. Acolyte is dead. Guzrock.
Did somebody say kill him?
Yeah, Guzrock was just showered by a head full of gore.
Oh, I've got the bloodlust. I'm going to use the dash action. So there's just a trail of snow that's getting kicked up. plant a hand and kind of like slide in the snow, and I'm going to use my Goring Rush ability and attack them with my
Oh,
horns.
Eldruic, make me a con save, please.
What? I'm not good at those.
Your
no.
concentration on invisibility
Oh, that
fuck,
faded when I attacked.
fails.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, it would have. Sorry, never mind.
But if I
Okay.
was still invisible,
If
If
I
it were your invisibility, perhaps.
was I still invisible? That would have been awesome.
Just
No,
this
you
poor
weren't.
cultist like waking up, seeing you shimmer into
Yeah.
existence, like, oh god.
Non-lethal.
Alrighty. Does scoring rush deal damage? I thought it just moved people.
I can do either. Hang on. Here it is. Goring Rush. And then the other one is Hammering Horns.
Oh. So Goring Rush is just a standard attack. It's not a strength save.
Yep. I'm smacking him with my horns. And instead of skewering him, I'm just gonna like sidelong swing my head and just like bash him.
Okay, good, because that would blatantly kill him. That
Yeah.
would kill him outright from full health. Okay. Yeah, you run up, you charge him, you knock him about. He probably flies over there because he falls unconscious. And for the meantime, combat has come to a close.
Okay, let's tie him up before we wake him up.
I'll take out some rope.
I hold up a bloody hand for a high five.
I high five the bloody hand with another bloody hand.
Yeah. Good job.
You did it.
I just have the sorceress's hands preserved.
You high five with the severed hand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they probably could have been reattached if they had the hands without the use of a 7th level spell.
That's true.
It's true. If they had the hand back.
It's a good thing I have them. Do you want to reattach them?
It's
No.
too late now. It's been a week.
No, the whole point of keeping their hands was so they could never cast spells again. Why would we give it back?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
they're enchanted.
That's our current plan is to give them hands.
You don't catch these hands.
Do I have?
So even if
Who
I
tied him
preserve
up?
the hands,
One more time, you talked at the same time.
Who tied him up?
I did.
and I ask
Give me a BDSM roll.
a medicine,
Alright, I'm gonna apply charisma to this
medicine.
because it's all about being sexy. 23.
10 average.
Love, you wanna pump him for one so we can wake him up?
I smacked the guy hard across the face.
He dies.
No, it was a lay on hands.
Okay, yeah.
I pump him for 1
Yeah.
point when I smack him.
You know, as you should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chances are... I personally don't care. Oh well. You slap him for 1 and he starts and wakes up.
I roar in his face.
He shrieks terrified.
And
Good.
passes back out.
Yes, he's now covered in spittle.
And then I just gesture for Jordan to ask questions. Now that he's adequately terrified.
I keep wanting to call him Maldork. Is that his name?
Mellowtech.
Yeah, Maldork. Where is Malodek? And what were you sacrificing and why?
What? I don't know any Malotech.
We
Really?
all-
Because I overheard you talking about him. You're going to get him.
You guys were really loud.
I could always crush his head.
That's true. He could always crush your head. Like a grape.
Maybe, hold up. Maybe I do know a Malotech. What do you want to know?
All of the questions I just asked you.
Could you repeat those for me? I'm a tad woozy after being beaten into unconsciousness.
You're welcome.
Where is Maladek? What does he want? And who is your sacrifice and why?
I don't know about the sacrifice. Tomo was getting that. He said he'd be here by now.
I ate him.
I don't know. Something about... And he tries shuffling against his bonds. Shit. Front pocket. There's
I'll
a
reach
note.
into his front pocket.
Yeah, you put your fingers into a mousetrap.
Hmm?
I'm kidding.
There's a pile of goo. Day old chocolate.
Oh no, it's been in there and
You
it's
dig
all
through his
melty.
pocket and
Well, it's winter. It shouldn't
you
melt.
probably find like 2 copper pieces, a sewing needle, and a piece of paper that's been folded up, neatly. And unfurling it, you find that Shane didn't make a fucking handout for this! God damn
You
it, Shane!
wanker.
Okay, you find that Shane is referring to his fucking OneNote again. The note reads, I'll be studying and honing my knowledge at the shrine to Baal. Find me the moment you've assembled all necessary components. Remember, the door hungers, brother. And then in dot points following this is a list of instructions. Haul the stone and stand it in the middle of the site. Prepare all necessary tools. Masonry and stone carving tools will be required. Acquire a worthy sacrifice. The gods will not accept a sullied sacrifice. And that
What
is
is
all.
this?
Where's the shrine?
It's, deeper into the woods.
In which direction?
Again, he tugs against his bonds and
It just
can't really point. So he
Is it to the front of you? To the side?
no, he kind of
behind?
like tries to motion with his head like in that away, which relative to his current position would be like, I'll just draw a line.
So that stone is important for whatever's going on?
Yeah, the boss man. Excuse me. The boss man. He wanted a statue to himself. I don't know why, but he was saying something about how, divinity and shit like that. I don't know. I think he's just got a big ego on him.
Is he really a demigod?
Can we destroy it? I'm not asking him, I'm asking our group.
Oh.
Number one.
We should always
I think
try
you
to
can-
destroy evil.
Currently, it is a slab of featureless stone. It is not evil yet.
Yet is the operative word.
Hmm.
Who has the hammer?
I do.
Yep.
Do you want me to
You get to
carve
do
my
the
likeness
honors.
Mm.
into it?
Yeah, you go ahead. That's all you, man.
Jordan, as you gaze back at the hammer, at the stone, and tell Guzrock to destroy it, your vision flashes briefly. and suddenly the stone before your eyes becomes carved into a statue of Lathunder. And then you blink, and then it goes away, and it's back to the featureless stone.
I shall carve my own likeness into the stone. And
How
stand
big is this
outside my
stone? Is it?
restaurant.
15 feet tall, in a 10 by 10 cube.
Okay, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Because it looks like a slab, so that's what I thought it was.
Well, yeah, that's what it is currently.
No, I mean, I thought it was like a slab, like a table slab, like for
Like a
a sacrifice.
Yeah.
No, it's a big vertical rectangle.
No,
Or
maybe we
rectangular
should
cube.
leave it for now. It doesn't seem evil, and I don't think it was going to be used for the sacrifice, like I had originally thought.
Yeah.
Should we destroy the pillars around it?
I
It
tip
would be
over
the
Why
best
not?
way to
pillars.
disrupt any. It would be the best way to disrupt a ritual site.
Agreed. Alright, let's try and disrupt it as much as we can, at least.
Whatever. I grabbed this fire thing.
It's just a sconce.
What's a sconce?
It's probably just a stone, like, column with a brass bowl that's currently got a fire burning away in it.
I flipped the fireball.
Yeah? The fire has to be retrieved from the map layer because I decided to put it there, and yeah, the bowl flips over and the fire lands in the snow and sizzles.
While they're destroying the smaller pillars, where did Tomo go to get the sacrifice?
I can tell you that. I cooked them.
Yeah, I don't know, I don't know why, but he went north of Skjarn. He was camped out there with a group of mercenaries. He messaged back a couple days back. He said he'd be back shortly. If you're not careful, you might be ambushed.
I lean really close, and I just speak. If your bandits ever harm any of my employees again, I'll cook you like I cooked Thomas.
I don't believe you ever cooked Thomas.
I cooked someone.
Yeah, you cooked his
I
bandits.
cooked
I
a
don't
few
think you ever
people.
cooked Thomas.
Just
you
hold,
cooked three of his
hold up a
bandits.
still cooked finger and be like, this was Thomas.
This was Thomas.
Yeah, you take out one of your rations. This was Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
It's not untrue, technically. They have been eating.
Yeah, make an intimidation.
Also, I do think I threw him onto the fire afterwards.
You probably did. I know how bloodthirsty Guzrock is.
6.
Or is it advantage because
Is
you
it
have
advantage?
props?
I'm gonna say no.
Ah.
That could be anyone's finger. What? Check
I
my
eat
rations.
it.
I've got a couple of bones in there.
I eat it. Now is it advantage?
No.
Damn it.
Do we have any more questions for this man?
No, I'm gonna kill
I
it.
think his usefulness is spent.
Wait. Is it true that Malotech is a demigod?
Well, I don't know about that. I think he's a fucking nutter, personally. He just wants us to build a statue to him is all. He's paying us nicely.
Who is your god?
Suggestion. Never mind. You can answer questions first, and then I will give you my offer.
I'm personally, between gods at the moment. I was behind Bane, and, he was nice for a time, but Malatok has been talking about Baal. They
Bane-
both sound like good hosts.
Bane is never a nice person.
It depends what you consider a nice Sunday afternoon.
catching those hands too.
Well, kind sir, if you convert to Rakdos, I will make sure these people don't kill you.
Yeah. How truthful are you about that?
Hunter
Because
kinda,
I don't
wanders
think you
up,
have much control over these people.
Yeah, like
Right.
Hunter comes up to them and be like, "Are you sure you can keep everybody from doing that?"
I mean, I was
I
just
can
gonna
try.
cook him, but I don't really care. If he's not a demigod, then he's not worth it.
Now, I feel like Envy's being pretty truthful.
Or she knows. They
They'll
know.
try their best.
Envy isn't necessarily telling a lie, it's just she won't be able to control her companions.
Yeah.
Yeah, he replies like, I don't even know a Rakdos, I swear.
Wrong answer.
Smack him.
I'm never.
Smack him dead.
No, I wasn't. All right.
Yeah, roll it.
Oh no, I don't do it. I told someone to smack him dead.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna wrap my hand around his throat. I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
You don't need to
Sweet.
waste that.
Waste that first level spell.
It's a second level spell, but that's what she would do.
Sweet.
Or
Waste
18
that
to
second
hit.
level spell for this bloke that has 1 HP.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, melt the face.
I think that's more than his face.
No, you don't just melt the face, you grab him and his entire body just like... He lets out a scream as it starts rotting and decaying to dust into the snow.
Evil shall be purged of this earth.
Anyhow, I do believe we are around our stopping point.
Well, about 13 minutes still, but if you're... We can stop here if you're good.
Yeah, just about. From here, we'll go on to the next part next week.
I mean, technically we're 8 minutes over the actual stop, but we started late, so yeah, this is good.
Yeah, let's call it here.
Berserk just sees this guy melting and he's just like, damn, that was hot.
All right. Well, thank you everybody.
You could have done that all along.
Thank you everybody for watching. I would shout out our new followers, but considering they were all spam bots, I won't bring any more attention to them. Dougler, thank you for the host from earlier, and Frostic for the host, and that's the only actual people of note. I think everybody else was either a bot or I saw a old follower from a couple months back pop in, and I meant to shout them out earlier because it was one of those like, hey, I recognize you. It was somebody who popped in, watched a show or two, and was chatty in the chat, but they didn't say anything today. So, but we saw you, fam. We saw you.
We saw you.
Also, shout outs to Grinding Coffee Co. If you are interested in getting some good coffee and supporting the channel, the code is once again displayed in the overlay here. Use our code PartyWipeGames for a 10% discount on all purchases. It's also in the chat, so if you want to follow that link, it should take you there directly. Anyways, that's us. We will go over to Diesel Shot, where they are playtesting their ship combat rules. So,
Yeah.
Raid Diesel Shot for their Change Star system. So just give them a hail when we get there, and hopefully the bots had stopped spamming them because they got hit by like 6 in a row. Anyways, have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
What?